Ching, ching, ching. Hey guys, what's up? Carlos here.
And Muski.
And right now, if you're hearing some weird shit in the background,
oh boy,
we got some wins.
Santa Ana wins, yo.
Hey, just to make sure, are you recording this time?
But yeah, we're recording this time.
Okay. Just make sure. But all right. But yeah, if you hear weird shit in the background, there's some wins. We got the Santa Ana wins. Literally right north of us, we got mountains that are white with snow.
Indeed.
And we're freezing.
Yeah, I'm loving it, but
we love this weather, but it's fucking cold.
Yeah, I mean, you just get tired of the sun. I know some of you outside folks that listen to us, like, you come to California because of the sunniness, but believe me, you get tired of it.
Especially if you've been here, like, for, like, all your life. You get tired of the fucking sun.
Exactly.
And you want rain here and there.
Yeah, exactly.
You want some kind of snow, even though we're not prepared for that shit.
No, we're not.
But, it's like, give us something different.
Exactly.
But on most times, we get the sun anyway, so it's like,
True.
So,
what's up,
Muski, what are we talking about this week?
Yeah, just typical news, man. A few things here and there, Let's recap a little bit about, as you know, like, let's start off with WWE, because, they are building up for Wrestlemania, man.
Oh, yeah, it's literally in a month.
In a month. Exactly 1 month from now. Just so
Fuck, it's already March.
Yeah, it's March 1st. And, yeah, exactly 1 month from now, man.
Yeah.
Exactly 1 month from now. So, I guess a little bit of recap. Of course, let's start off with Smackdown. A few things that I remember from Smackdown. Let's start from the end, because that's the most memorable.
Go for it.
The whole, like, bloodline with Sammy and stuff right now.
Okay.
It's building up the drama, man. Were you able to catch it?
I only saw that one.
You only saw that one?
I only saw that part.
No problem, man. Wanna guide us through it?
I don't know, like, exactly through it. I don't know exactly how it happened.
It's all right.
I just remember the beatdown. That's all I remember.
Gotcha. No problem. Well, basically, like, Jay's still kind of like MIA. He showed up that one time to defend the tag championships because he's got to be there for his family.
And
his
then that's
bloodline.
it. Yeah, and then that's it.
That's about it. He's still kind of iffy on like what side he's on.
Yeah.
Sammy tries to talk out with
Jimmy.
Yeah, with Jimmy, telling him like, hey, you basically want to see Roman go down too, and back in the day, you had my back. Actually, it was more about that, how you had my back, but then you betrayed me and how it hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when Jay was the one who didn't like him, and how the roles have reversed. I'm telling you, man, this is literally the best storyline they've done in, I don't know. I mean, The Shield, that was a great storyline.
I mean, since what, 06, 05?
06, 05. The Shield was like...
No, I'm saying, like, even before that.
Oh, before that? Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Because there were some storylines that didn't make sense.
Nah, I mean, whatever, man. But point is, this one...
Wait, for the World Championship, right?
Yeah.
If we're talking about that, then it's probably... I'll say the Daniel Bryan one.
Okay, that one was great because it was real and we got our voices heard.
And before that, maybe Eddie's. When he won it from
Brock?
From Brock. And then before that was the whole Stone Cold, Rock.
Yeah, well, that's a classic.
So if you notice, there's not that many good ones.
Yeah.
Which, speaking by the way, I didn't know Bobby Lashley was a world champion.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Yeah, no, man. That was a few years ago.
I didn't know he was... I didn't know that. And I didn't know that The Miz was too during the time.
Yeah, basically, that was like, what? During the terrible 2020 year?
Yeah, and I'm like... Because somebody was doing the math, like how long Roman has had it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, it's like about to be 2-3 years. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, cool. And I thought it was just Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar the whole time before. No, there's like a bunch of people around that time frame. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, but yeah, man. We'll talk a little bit more about that.
All right.
But yeah, basically, then Jay appears out of nowhere on the crowd, but slowly approaching him, man.
Did you notice?
What's up?
The camera, there was a botch.
Yeah, there was.
The camera looked up before everybody did.
Uh-huh.
And then like 2-3 seconds later, the people inside the ring looked up.
Exactly. And then Sammy looked up.
Yeah.
But then he went back to talking to Jimmy.
And then
he looked up again. And
yeah,
then
like
he got...
there was a big old box on it. Like, damn.
It happens.
Like, it's rare when I catch them. Like, rare. But when I catch them, I'm like, oh shit. Like, they fucked up.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happened. But either way, the beatdown occurred. But Jay was not involved because, again, he's
not trying to choose a side right now.
Exactly. So again, that's just developing. Eventually, where Kevin Owens comes to the rescue. And we'll eventually team up with Sammy. I mean, if it doesn't head there, no, it's gotta.
Yeah, it's gotta be that.
And just some more eventful...
Which I'm still saying, it's WrestleMania, Kevin Owens and Sammy versus the Bloodline.
What else can you... There's nothing else you can do, man.
I mean, it has to be that.
It has to be. Has to be.
You know, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. And Kevin and Sammy better win. They better. Nah, they're gonna.
Are we right?
Exactly. All right, but other eventful stuff that happened, man. Charlotte and Rhea had an interaction. Well,
Charlotte and
Dominic had an interaction.
I was gonna call him Little Cholo, but I didn't know I forgot his name.
I mean, Rhea calls him Don Dom. You could go by that.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, so they had an interaction, which was interesting.
Yeah, she was about to put hands on that fool.
Yeah. That little reference she made to Andrade. Did you catch that?
I didn't catch that part.
Basically, it was like, okay, well, you see, let's see. I'm kind of paraphrasing. I got a real Latino man back home.
Ooh.
Fuck. Dude, oh my God. I hope that's like a little precursor to Andrade coming back.
I hope so.
Yeah. Oh.
I just come back to beat up Dominic. That's all I want. That's all I want.
That's all, man. Oh, keep that in mind, though. We got a little bit of news for that. There was this one little cringy. I'm not sure if you caught this. Did you catch this?
What?
She was making comparisons with like how legends, their fathers and stuff, and it's like, like basically like again paraphrasing like pardon me. What was it? Charlotte said like, and my dad's a legend. He could still go. Oh God. Did you see that quote-unquote last match, Charlotte?
Oh
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I did catch that, but even like you could tell like
she noticed what she said, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I'm like, he probably can, but he didn't prove it that last time.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. Okay, and you could see it in her face, man. She was like, "Okay, hear me out,"
Yeah, because Andrade was doing the work. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, he was. Oh God. But either way, that was an interesting interaction.
Yeah,
and then Rhea came out at the end because it was, like you said, she was about to put hands on Dominic. Of course, Rhea, mommy to the rescue. And they just kind of had a little stare down.
That's not fun.
Nah, but whatever, Like, I can't wait till they actually talk to each other.
Like when can we have them doing what they used to do back in the day when it was like Brock Lesnar versus somebody? Or versus The Undertaker, that you needed the whole fucking locker room just to separate them.
There you go.
Like, man. I don't care. Just do something.
Or a bunch of security guards, too.
That, they're worthless and shit.
Exactly. They always get beat up.
And it's mostly jobbers and like,
pretty much.
up-and-coming wrestlers.
Exactly. Well, yeah, up-and-coming wrestlers. If I remember, dude, wasn't Keith Lee a security guard?
He was. Sheamus was. Can't remember who else, but a few of them were.
Yeah. Oh, even MJF, man.
Oh, that would kiss ass, yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, for Samoa Joe.
Yeah, where he got like pushed back.
And it's funny though, because people be like, oh, he's taking when they see that MJF, he did that same shit that Samoa Joe did to him.
Exactly.
Like he did to somebody else, and they're like, oh, but revenge. Like, he's not doing it to Samoa Joe.
Right.
Like, there ain't no revenge.
I would like to see that interaction, though. That'd be hilarious.
I mean, you already know who's gonna win that shit, but like, that's not revenge. They're just like,
not. He's making a little like, he's
what do you call it?
He's making a reference.
He's bringing it back, but that's not a revenge.
Not exactly revenge, no, unless it's towards Joe. But yeah, that interaction. Oh, one other cool thing that has spanned through 2 weeks ago too. Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio, man.
That was tight.
Like a couple weeks back, they did the whole
the
mask
trading of the
exchange.
mask.
Yeah, and you know a little bit more about that, man. You want to explain to us what that kind of means?
So pretty much when you trade masks, it's like trading a jersey. Like it represents like giving honor, like honoring, the meeting or whatever. Just it's like it's something special. It's not something you take lightly, you know. So when they traded masks, he's like Escobar is acknowledging like you're the best, and I want you to have this. And then Rey Mysterio did the same thing back, which Rey Mysterio didn't need to do that because he's the veteran, he's a legend. But when you do that back, you're like acknowledging him, like yeah, you're gonna be one of the better ones.
And he's also like he's the son of a Mexican lucha libre legend too, man.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
and that's where he brought it up, and if you heard the conversation, he even said it. Rey Mysterio said like we had this conversation before, and it was special. And when it was on TV, you're like, oh damn, you could feel it.
There you go, man.
Like right now, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it.
Real shit, man. Real shit.
Yeah.
That kind of like delved a little bit into last week again. Like Santos coming in, like telling how much it meant to Rey. Then of course Dominic comes in.
Yeah, and he fucks it up.
Of course, but we might get a Santos Escobar Dominic match probably this week, man.
Which I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind either, you know,
because it's a real lucha libre wrestler versus I don't know what Dom is. I literally don't know what he is.
I mean, in prison, they don't give you.
It's shanking, ice pick. But you know what I mean? It's like, I know. Like you already know Escobar, you know his style. But the other one is like,
teacher, man. We'll see. We'll see, man.
But, prison style.
There you go, prison style. Oh God, in prison you do whatever. I don't fucking know.
I don't know,
I love that shit so much. Okay. Oh, but okay. Speaking of that, man, shoutouts to fellow podcasters out there. If you guys can, go check out the Born Leadaz Wrestling Podcast. They're really cool. They got a lot of content alongside, talking wrestling, some video game related stuff, all that stuff. But there's one thing we got to point out, guys. I think I mentioned it already, man. They can never remember Santos' stable. They call them the homies, I think, which is cool, because they're cool. Like Carlito, you say, they're cool. And what else? But let's give him a little Spanish lesson to help him out.
Want me to do it?
Right? You want to start off? Okay, so how do we pronounce it, man?
It's called Legado del Fantasma.
All right, Legado del Fantasma. Guys, videotape yourselves saying this with us, tag us and all that shit. I don't know.
If you want a translation, it means Legacy of the Ghost.
There you go. So, repeat it with us one more time, guys. Legado del Fantasma.
Legado del Fantasma.
There you go. All right. Shout outs, all you guys, Levante, Domo, Daño. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing.
If you want to throw crap, throw it at him. I'm just the mercenary on this one.
All right, sure, whatever. All me. But yeah, go check them out, guys. They got some sick stuff. But yeah, guys, remember, Legado del Fantasma. Alrighty. All right. But yeah, man.
Legado del homie.
That's awesome. Holy shit. No, that's great. Legado de los homies. Oh, watch. That's what Dominic's stable is going to be.
No!
You just jinxed it.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck that shit.
I know. I'm not kidding, man. Like, this is hilarious. Even my mom's calling him like, oh, ya está saliendo cholo. Whenever he's on TV.
Even I call him that. Like, it's not even like prison style. It's just cholo. Like, not even a regular cholo. It's a goth cholo. How the fuck does that happen?
It's 2023, man. I don't know.
And he has a mullet, so that's like, damn. All right.
And it's fucking, I don't know. You either love it or hate it, y'all. I'm fucking loving it.
I hate it.
Okay.
Because I'm putting too much thought into it. That's why I hate it.
All right, but hey, it's all right. If it gets you talking, they're doing something.
Yeah.
But that's about it for SmackDown. Raw, Let's see here. Few things from Raw. Oh God.
What?
I might rant, but we'll save that. So a few things on Raw, man.
He's gonna rant, and
maybe.
he's gonna
I don't
rant.
know it depends on how you feel about this too. But
Alright, keep going.
well, they're building up the whole like, the Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Which so I've been seeing things that saying, WWE is doing Brock wrong and doing that. But at the same time, it's probably Brock saying like, hey, you know what, let me help these guys out.
Yeah.
Because if he loses to Omos, which he can't pronounce his fucking name, Brock can't pronounce Omos' name. He keeps saying Omos.
Almost.
But it would help Omos out because so far he hasn't done anything.
Not much. He's definitely got the presentation of like the big dude being menacing.
But he hasn't done anything.
Yeah, no championships or anything.
Like they're with Braun, like they were already elevating him when he barely came in.
Right.
With Omos, it's a little bit harder because now like what do you do with him?
Right.
And if you could take down Brock, that'll be damn.
Yeah. I mean, if Brock plays along with that, then yeah, that'd be great, Oh, speaking of that, though, we'll mention that. But yeah, did you catch that little interaction with MVP and all that stuff?
Yeah, drinking the freaking from the flask.
Flask. What did he call it?
White lightning.
What there? White lightning.
And MVP couldn't take it because it's like pure liquor or whatever the fuck.
So, yeah.
Pure alcohol.
Right in the face.
Oh, dude, like you don't do that shit. And even I heard that. Like you fucked up.
Yeah.
You fucked.
Gotta love that. And boom, you got an F5.
I mean, he has it coming.
He had it coming.
I don't care.
If it's Brock Lesnar, you're gonna get Suplex City, bitch, or an F5 or two. You're
gonna get something.
You're gonna, yeah. There was that.
What?
Did you find out who's hosting?
Who's hosting what?
WrestleMania 39?
Who's hosting?
The Miz.
No, I don't give a fuck about it.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Fuck off! Sorry, people. That's my cell phone going off.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah, so...
Okay, which I'm sort of having a problem, not so much with him. Okay, did you hear that lately they've been talking about the time he got kicked out of the locker room?
Yeah, like he spilled chicken in like Chris Bernard's bag or something?
Yeah.
Right.
But it's not so much on him talking about it, but so much on the community.
Right.
Because, there's like a whole bunch of people that are fans of The Miz, and they're just pretty much saying to Chris Benoit, like, go fuck off, be an asshole and shit. And I'm like, dude, he's dead.
Yeah.
Like, whatever retribution he's gonna get, whatever you believe in, like, afterlife, whatever the fuck, he's gonna get it. Okay, fine. Like, I'm not gonna get into that shit.
Sure.
But to me, it's like, why talk shit about somebody that's dead?
Exactly.
Like, you don't talk about all the shit that Eddie did. You don't talk shit about, about any of the wrestlers that passed.
Exactly.
You just remember the good parts.
Yeah, true.
And I get it. Benoit is like one of those infamous.
Yeah.
But you also got to remember like his good times that he was doing.
Right. I mean, they happen and stuff.
There was more good than bad. It just that the bad was a lot heavier than.
Right. So,
and to me, it's like, okay, fine. If you want to talk crap, talk crap. Do what you got to do. But don't be like biased and say, oh, because of this one thing. Like, dude, he probably had a reason to kick him out.
Right.
Like, he might have not have done it, like, thinking that I'll, like, calmly. Because, life happens.
Right.
You don't know.
Yeah, it's fine. And if anything, that just motivated The Miz. Because, I mean...
Like, look where he's at
now.
I mean, okay, you could have said, oh, screw Benoit if The Miz never became anything.
Sure.
And he became a washed-up wrestler. Okay, fine, you can say whatever you want. But he's successful. He's his own thing.
True, yeah. Multiple world championships. He's hosting WrestleMania. He's main evented, even though it was a terrible WrestleMania. He main evented.
He has his own show.
Yeah.
He's in movies.
Yeah, and let's be honest. He's got a hell of a hot wife.
He's doing a lot more than what wrestlers did 20 years ago.
Yeah, true.
And the only one that was doing that 20 years ago was Hogan. Fuck off.
Yeah.
The Rock. Maybe Triple H, and that's it. Nobody else was doing movies. Nobody else was having their own show. Nobody else was having... He's doing everything. And you're over here saying... That's the only thing that bugged me.
Right.
It's not so much like, yeah, he did wrong, whatever.
Gotcha.
But the dude's dead.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, he's doing good now.
That's the only thing that bugged me.
All right. It's all good, man. You got your rant out? You got your rant out?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it wasn't that much, but it's like...
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. But basically, I'm not sure if we needed a special guest host for WrestleMania 39.
I mean, they have one every year.
I guess, yeah, but...
I mean, like, keep in mind, when the Hardys came back, it was the New Day.
Right. And then, like, what was it? I think, like, during the pandemic era, that football player, Gronkowski or some shit?
I don't know.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Like, I didn't watch that one.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so he's hosting.
I mean, the last main WrestleMania that I've seen was when the Hardys came back. Which was in New Orleans.
33?
I don't know.
I think around that time. But yeah, let's see here. So he hosted. Oh, that led to a segment where Rollins came out, seeing if, like, hey, Miz, could you get a hold of Logan Paul?
Oh, so now they're really trying to make it...
Yeah, no, that's happening, dude. Like, he stomped the Miz. He got a hold of his cell phone. He Skyped Logan Paul. And it's like, we doing this? Yeah, all right, we're doing this. And I guess the most quotable line of the night had to be, bye-bye, bitch.
Damn.
You gotta love that.
Damn.
It's funny.
Yeah, it is.
And, let's see here, what else? Looks like Cody will be on Friday Night Smackdown this week.
Yeah, because he wants to be face-to-face with...
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Alrighty. And now...
What's up?
Okay, so...
Talk
I don't know, I guess it's my turn.
What's up?
Did you see the main event?
What was the main event?
Lita and Becky Lynch.
Okay, I have a whole different thing on that shit.
Oh, okay, you want to go first, or you want to hear me?
I want to see what you say.
I don't know how I feel about this, man. It's just like, I love these people. Like, they're great wrestlers. Trish Stratus came back, too. They might be setting up something with, like, Bayley versus Trish Stratus. That'd be cool. But it's the championships, man. It's like, first of all, there's not even that many women's teams to be competing for them.
Okay, so here's my take on it.
Go for it.
When, keep in mind, this is how I've seen it. When you're going to give the tag team championships, whoever they are, usually give them to a team that you're trying to raise them up.
Right.
You don't give them to legends.
No, you don't.
You don't give them to people who already made a name for themselves.
Exactly.
Maybe you do, like, for example, like the Hardys when they came back.
Right.
They took the championships, but they helped elevate that the tag team division.
Right.
Which was with the bar and whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
So the whole point is to help raise it.
Right.
Not diminish it. And what I saw was that they gave it to Lita and they gave it to I forgot her fucking
Becky
name.
Lynch.
Her name, yeah, her fat.
Love him
her
both.
dude. It's okay, cool. If you gave it to him, gave it to him. Giving Lita one more star.
Sure.
But the thing is, they don't need it.
No, they don't.
Lita, let's be honest, she can't be taking bumps anymore.
No, she can't. She did great, but slow moving.
Neither can Trish.
No. Well, Trish? Well, who knows? Probably not as much.
But keep in mind, they're not young as Becky Lynch. She could probably take them because she's still training. She's still doing all this shit. They're not. And then Becky Lynch, she don't need it. Probably when she started it, she did. But now that she's already won the championship a few times.
Yeah, I get you, man. You see, the way I feel about it, it's like when Triple H took control, it looked like he was going to put some more meaning into those titles. That tournament was great. And here's what I liked in the beginning.
Nah.
It was that random team of Raquel and... Who was the other chick? No, it wasn't Shotzi. It was Raquel and... Aaliyah, there we go. They won it because everybody was expecting Damage Control. I liked the little swerve they did there. They won it, and then Damage Control, like a few weeks later, won it.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. But then it's like, again, where are the other women's teams?
And it's the same little ones.
Exactly, and here's the thing. So just my little pet peeve. when Raquel and Aaliyah won it, they had like pyro going off. Okay, cool, because it's like, you crowned new champions. This was gonna be taken seriously, so go again, put in some pyro, and then Damage Control won it again, won it this time. They held on to them again, though. Where are the other teams, man? And also, then I don't like it when titles just get tossed around like that, and then like they just win it back. Like, you know what?
It's meaning.
Except meaningless. And you know what? The worst one was, remember they had like a tag team match for the titles against Asuka and Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
And they won them for that.
Damn.
And they did the whole pyro thing unnecessary. Like,
yeah, like,
oh my God. And then they just lost it at the next pay-per-view.
You don't need to do it every time.
No, you don't. And then like there was no point in them winning the titles just so they could lose it back at the next pay-per-view.
Okay, so check this out, right?
What's up?
So like I'm not gonna. It's gonna sound off topic, but it's not. I'm just trying to make a point. Keep in mind, how was the WWE Championship before Roman?
Yeah.
It was being tossed around constantly.
Yeah, and then when they had nobody to build up, they just put it on Brock.
Yeah, but it made more sense for Roman to take it.
Sure.
But okay, so keep that in mind. Let's just keep that in mind. It's been 3 years, pretty much 3 years. The championship has meaning now.
Yeah.
Because now we're like, oh shit, now there's something actually worth seeing at the main event. That's the thing that they don't put on these other championships. They don't put meaning behind them. They just try to put whoever is popular, like in sale or whatever. And I'm talking out of my ass. I'm not saying this is for real. But they just like, it just bounces off and back and forth. Same thing when it was the Cruiserweight Championship back in 2005. When it was Gregory Helms when he won it. He held that shit for a year. And it gave that title a meaning. Same, with all these championships, it gotta give it meaning. And they're struggling with these championships now because they're tossing it back and forth because they don't know what the hell to do now.
Because there aren't any women's tag teams, man.
Like, let alone tag teams. There's hardly any women wrestlers compared to the men's.
Right.
Like, the ratio is not even.
Right.
Like, so there's more men's matches than women's, and then with women's, it's probably like, what, one match for every 3 men's matches? Give or take? So, like, let alone, there's not that many women's wrestlers.
Gotcha.
And I know there's more, but they're divided up in 3 different promotions.
Gotcha.
So, like, the point is, like, what the fuck do you do here?
Who knows, man?
And then, like you're saying, there's not that many tag teams. Like, of course, because they're all with the mentality that they all want the main title, whatever, fuck. But what do you do?
I don't know, man. Well, interesting discussion, but I think we should probably keep it short, man.
No, I know, but like, at least for me, if this is where, like, it sounds fucked up, but it's like, but it is what it is. Indeed. Like, if instead of having 2 different promotions, have one. Mm-hmm. If you want to have Raw, have Raw. If you have SmackDown, have SmackDown. But have one roster. Don't have the 2 separate ones.
Interesting.
Because
that's go ahead.
That's my take.
All right.
Because that way, look at the tag team division. It's already one set of champions taking on 2 sets of rosters. It's already one main WWE championship, to say, taking on 2 different rosters.
Gotcha.
And if you do that with all of them, that way there's more possibility for somebody to challenge. But because they're all separated, I don't know. That's my take on it.
It's alright, man.
I love the brand split when it was like in 2004 early shit. But what can you do?
Yeah. What can we do? We could talk about this all day, man. But
no,
we got some more stuff to take care of. But point is, it's just there's got to be more to that women's like tag team championships, man. Like, again, it was not necessary to put it to Lita and Becky because they're gonna lose it eventually.
give it another 2-3 weeks and that's it.
Yeah. But point is, I don't know. Love all these female wrestlers, but it's just the championships aren't really. One little bit of critique right there, Triple H. We still love you, but But that's Raw and SmackDown for you.
Like, do something with the championship.
They will. That's Raw and SmackDown for you. And, well, as of right now, again, we're just building up to WrestleMania. A little bit of news on that, man. As you know, we're getting, obviously, Sammy and Cody.
Cody and Roman.
It could have been Sammy and Cody in an alternate universe. But yeah, Cody and Roman.
Yeah.
Omos and Brock. Let's see here. What else are we getting? It's gonna build up to that. What is it? The Usos versus Sammy and Kevin?
Yeah.
I mean, so far so good, man. I mean, and then the John Cena versus Austin Theory.
Rollins versus Paul.
And then the Miz hosting. Okay, sure, whatever, whatever. We'll see where that leads to.
Are they gonna have the Battle Royal again?
You see, here's another bit of news, man. Triple H is supposedly trying to, kind of reduce some of that stuff. Which, again, it's kind of, supposed to be kind of pissed off some wrestlers. Because, the Battle Royal was meant to, get some wrestlers who had nothing in WrestleMania to,
no
put
TV
them on the
time to put...
Exactly, to put them on the card, get a payday.
Yeah.
I mean,
then why have the whole 2-day event then?
That's another thing, man. Supposedly, he's trying to shorten things to bring it back to just a 1-day thing.
Because it's better as having it as the 1 day. Because, well, one, it's less money that they had to pay for it.
Exactly.
It's kind of weird that it was 2 days, though. That's the only thing that was weird for me.
I think this is only, the second, third year it's doing a 2-day night thing.
Yeah, and it was weird.
Yeah, weird transition, man. But,
I get it. They get more money.
Right.
Because of concessions and shit.
Right, but then it's the audience, do we really want to...
Be there for 2 days?
Exactly.
1 day is enough.
Yeah. As long as it's not, super long, like WrestleMania, 35 was?
That was long.
8 hours or some shit?
Yeah, it was almost a whole day.
Oh, man, yeah. To sit through... We love wrestling, but we also have, whatever. You know what we're trying to say.
The most that you could stay there, or that I remember, was 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
And that's a regular pay-per-view.
Yeah, 4 hours, give or take. But, Triple H...
I'm still calling it a pay-per-view. Everybody calls it somebody else.
I'm sorry. I'm going to keep calling it a pay-per-view. Premium live event. I hate that.
I didn't know what that was until, somebody had to explain it to me.
Pay-per-view. We don't care. That annoys you? Don't follow us. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Don't listen to this asshole.
Don't listen to me. Point is, yeah, we're going to keep calling it pay-per-view. But, yeah, so just some news on WrestleMania.
We're just that old, yeah?
Yeah. But yeah, something else, speaking of the wrestlers and stuff, man. A little bit of a connection to AEW.
What's up?
Certain contracts from both WWE and AEW are about to, expire.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
I heard about Vicky.
There we go. That's what it was.
That's the one. Yeah, because I sent it to you, fool.
You sent it to me?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
What? Really? Oh, shit. I missed it, man. I'm sorry. I missed it.
Hey, there's a whole bunch of shit I sent this fool.
Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, I sent it to you that
Vicky might leave.
It expires in July, and she opted not to renegotiate.
Could she be back?
That, or she's taking time off.
Yeah, true. I mean, Vicky's a legend pretty much now, man. So she could do whatever she wants.
Yeah, she could do whatever she wants.
Indeed. But yeah, all right, Vicky, we get the... dude, imagine the night after WrestleMania. Excuse me!
That would be a good one.
Fuck.
But it'll be too early.
Too early, yeah. Plus, it would have to happen, you said July, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Along with that, just some speculation. Again, man, Andrade.
What? Is it gonna...
I mean,
WWE or just...
I would like to, because again, that last post he did that I saw anyway, it's a whole, bye-bye thing,
dude, I don't know.
They're not doing shit with him on AEW, man, so it's dude, just come back.
We need to see about him. I'm still wondering what happened to Thunder Rosa.
Is she still injured, right? Oh, wait, no, she's...
She vacated the title.
Right, because of the injury.
Because of the injury, which was her back.
Right.
But because she didn't know how long she was going to be out, though. That's the other crush I had on.
Oh, Thunder Rosa?
She was the main one in the AEW. I just thought about it.
That's all right, man. She's a cutie. Come on. Right. Plus, she's got that awesome, like, heavy metal, like, intro theme. Thunder Rosa. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
I actually follow her YouTube channel.
I heard, yeah. Dude, she's had Simon Miller there as a guest.
Simon Miller.
It's awesome.
Lance Archer. Cobbs.
Awesome. Yeah. But yeah, so...
Sometimes I want some of the tacos she's eating, but fuck.
Right? I heard, yeah. Oh, but here's the thing, dude. So speaking of AEW and WWE, again, they might be... They're supposedly looking at some contracts over on AEW. Hey, if you're about to expire, you mind coming over here?
Like who?
Believe it or not, supposedly, rumors are, they've been looking at Kenny Omega.
But it's going to be a weird one, though.
It would be. And Kenny has actually commented on that, man.
No, like, I wouldn't mind, but he's one of the EVPs for AEW.
Well, keep in mind, so kind of was Cody.
Yeah, but I think he had to, like, give that up. Which, I'm like, I don't understand the whole shit anyways. But, like, that'd be cool. But as long as they don't make him learn the WWE style.
Yeah. Well, it's under Triple H now, so who knows?
As long as he could keep his style,
yeah,
we're good.
We're good. But here's the thing, like, Kenny has commented, he's open to it, but basically, if I'm kind of paraphrasing from, like, that some kind of interview he did, like, I think for him now, it matters most about what he's going to contribute to the next generation and just overall.
Yeah, not so much, like trying to make a name. Just
exactly, because he's already got a big name.
He already has that, so pretty much anybody that comes from, like, the outside, like, they already have the big name.
Exactly. There you go.
That'd be a good one, because
that would be,
because that's pretty much a full circle right there.
Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, man, again, like, if there's one thing we learned from last year, literally anything can happen.
Especially under Triple H.
Especially. Oh boy, man. Indeed, man. But yeah, that's about...
Just don't give him a shitty ass intro and that's it. Like,
yeah,
I don't...
Oh my god, please keep Battle Cry. Please keep... I am my Battle Cry. I love that shit.
You know, as long, do what you gotta do, but don't give him a shitty ass...
Don't give him a shitty ass intro.
From the CFOs or wherever the fuck their name is.
Just generic ass sound.
Bring back Jim Johnston, man.
Oh my god, yes.
Like, he wrote the best shit ever. He
was the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, so... I guess that's a topic for another discussion. Favorite themes, one of these days. But that's about it for the news.
Oh, yeah, shit. We were still talking about that.
Yeah, we are. We'll get it. But that's about it for the news, man. AEW's next pay-per-view coming up this weekend. Looking forward to that.
It is?
Yeah, believe it or not, already.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like... I forget we're in March now. I was like,
yeah, we're in March.
Like, what?
Exactly 1 month away from WrestleMania, and this weekend, Revolution, that 1 hour Iron Man match. MJF, Daniel Bryan.
I got Daniel Bryan on that.
I got MJF.
Because it's Iron Man. Not.
Yeah,
if it was a regular match, yeah.
I'm saying MJF through nefarious means, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was a regular match, or...
Oh, okay.
Like...
You know there's going to be shit going on. But yeah, man.
Regardless.
Yeah. That's about it for the news, y'all. Again, we're closing in on WrestleMania. A little bit of rants here and there. Sorry about that. But yeah.
Yeah.
As always, guys, give us a follow.
It's not a normal dropkick SoCal day if there's no rant.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, guys, give us a follow. Check us out. You know, and again, shout out to the Born Leadaz Wrestling Podcast. They're freaking sick. Remember, Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Charlie, any last bits of last words before we end the podcast?
No, not really.
All right. Well, then we're good.
We pretty much said everything we needed.
We did. We got our rant out.
Yeah.
Again. All right, guys. But until then, we'll see you on the next episode once again. All right.
Laters.
Peace.